Seniors, are you noticing your legs getting weaker or heavier as you age? If standing for long periods, walking, or climbing stairs is becoming more difficult, it's time to pay attention. The cause of this may surprise you, and it's all about the foods and vitamins you're consuming every day. You might be taking vitamins you believe are good for you, but did you know that some of these could be contributing to the very weakness you're feeling in your legs? In fact, a combination of certain vitamins and common foods could be slowly sapping your leg strength. You may buy these supplements with the best intentions, thinking you're fortifying your body, bones, and muscles, but what if they're actually undermining your strength? Today, we're going to uncover the truth behind these seemingly harmless pills and foods. You'll discover what's really causing the muscle fatigue, soreness, and stiffness in your legs, and most importantly, what you can do to reverse it. Number 1. Excessive sugar. Let's talk about something you might not expect. Sugar. Sweets and sugary desserts are often linked to comfort, but after 60, they could be a quiet enemy to your leg health. Excessive refined sugar triggers inflammation throughout the body, especially in your muscles and joints. Chronic inflammation weakens the muscles, making them more sensitive and prone to discomfort. This leads to a gradual decline in strength, leaving you feeling sore and unstable. But it doesn't end there. Sugar also contributes to higher insulin resistance, which directly depletes muscle energy. When your muscles aren't getting the fuel they need, they become less efficient, which results in weakness. If you're consuming too much sugar, your body is also likely gaining weight, and this additional weight puts more strain on your legs. Every extra pound makes your muscles and joints work harder, increasing wear and tear. For seniors, the loss of muscle mass naturally occurs with age, which makes sugar a particularly concerning factor. On top of that, sugar increases the body's toxin production, which only amplifies the inflammatory response. The more inflammation in your body, the harder it is to keep your legs strong and functional. So how can you avoid this? The answer is simple. Cut back on sugary desserts and replace them with natural alternatives. Try adding cinnamon to fresh fruit or enjoy homemade desserts with less sugar. You can still indulge now and then, but make smarter choices that support your body's health, rather than sabotaging it. Number 2. Fried foods. Next, let's talk about fried foods. I know they're hard to resist: French fries, donuts, chicken nuggets, you name it. They taste great, but after 60, they can be doing more harm than good. These foods are packed with trans and saturated fats, which raise inflammatory markers in your body. This inflammation directly impacts your muscles and joints, making them stiffer and more painful. As a result, your legs feel heavier, more sore, and harder to move. Fried foods also hinder circulation, which means your muscles aren't getting the oxygen and nutrients they need to stay strong. Without proper blood flow, tissue renewal slows down, and muscle recovery becomes more difficult. This deprives your leg muscles of the fuel they need to stay healthy. But that's not all. Fried foods also contribute to blood vessel blockages, which only further restricts circulation. Over time, this weakens your entire body support system and speeds up joint wear. Besides affecting circulation, fried foods are often very low in essential nutrients that are critical for muscle health. They're typically devoid of protein, magnesium, and other vitamins and minerals that are vital for maintaining muscle mass and strength. In the long run, regularly eating fried foods can lead to muscle loss, which affects your mobility and independence. So what can you do? Instead of indulging in fried foods, opt for healthier cooking methods like grilling, baking, or steaming. Swap out fried snacks for more nutrient-dense options that provide the necessary building blocks for muscle repair and growth. By making these small changes, you can significantly improve your leg strength and overall health. Number 3. What you're drinking matters. It's not just about what you eat, but what you drink. Many seniors unknowingly consume drinks that contribute to muscle weakness and fatigue. Soft drinks, sugary coffees, and even some fruit juices can pack a significant amount of sugar and empty calories, causing similar issues as the sugary desserts we discussed earlier. These drinks spike your insulin levels and trigger inflammation, leading to muscle strain, joint pain, and overall weakness in your legs. One of the worst offenders in this category is soda. Beyond the sugar content, sodas often contain phosphoric acid, which can interfere with calcium absorption and contribute to weaker bones and muscles. This makes your legs even more vulnerable as you age. The combination of high sugar and low nutritional value in these drinks can be a double whammy for your leg health. Instead, focus on hydrating with water, herbal teas, or drinks that provide nutritional benefits without causing harm. Green tea, for instance, contains antioxidants that reduce inflammation and support muscle recovery. If you like flavored drinks, try infusing your water with slices of citrus or cucumber. These small swaps can make a big difference in your muscle strength and overall vitality. Number 4. Lack of protein and magnesium. As we age, our bodies naturally require more of certain nutrients to maintain muscle health, and protein and magnesium are two of the most important. Protein is essential for muscle repair and growth, while magnesium plays a critical role in muscle function, helping prevent cramps and fatigue. Without enough of these nutrients, your muscles can become weak and prone to soreness, making it more difficult to maintain strength in your legs. A diet low in protein and magnesium can contribute to muscle loss over time, which is a major concern for seniors. To ensure you're getting enough, try incorporating more lean meats, beans, nuts, seeds, and leafy greens into your meals. Magnesium-rich foods include spinach, almonds, and avocado, while good sources of protein include chicken, turkey, fish, and eggs. Don't let your body run low on these vital nutrients. Your muscles depend on them to stay strong and functional. Stay with me as we continue to explore other foods and habits that can help you maintain your leg strength and vitality well into your senior years. Number 5. Alcohol. In addition to impairing muscle repair, alcohol also causes dehydration, which reduces muscle flexibility and contributes to leg cramps. Dehydration is particularly damaging to muscles, as they rely on a steady supply of fluids to stay elastic and strong. If you're waking up with aching legs after drinking, that's your body responding to the stress alcohol places on your muscles and joints. Furthermore, alcohol impairs liver function, which in turn affects the body's ability to produce essential compounds necessary for tissue health. Without proper detoxification and nutrient synthesis, your muscles and bones become more vulnerable to injury and wear. Also, alcohol is highly caloric and promotes weight gain, particularly around the abdomen. This added weight puts more strain on your legs and joints, increasing discomfort and restricting mobility. When you're carrying extra weight, every step you take demands more from your muscles, which accelerates muscle fatigue and weakness over time. So, how do you protect yourself from alcohol's effects? If you're going to drink, it's essential to do so in moderation and stay mindful of its impact on your muscles and joints. Hydrating properly before, during, and after drinking is key. But the most important step is to consider limiting or eliminating alcohol from your routine if you want to maintain strong, healthy legs and joints. Number 6. Processed meats. Another hidden threat to leg health is processed meats. These convenient foods, think bacon, sausages, and deli meats, are often loaded with sodium and chemical preservatives. These additives contribute to chronic inflammation, which affects your muscles and joints. The inflammation leads to pain, discomfort, and stiffness in your legs, particularly in your knees and ankles, making even simple tasks like standing or walking more difficult. Processed meats are also high in saturated fats, which can restrict blood flow, making it harder for your muscles to get the nutrients and oxygen they need to remain healthy. Poor circulation means less muscle recovery and repair, accelerating muscle loss and weakness in the legs. On top of this, processed meats can lead to weight gain. These foods are typically high in fat and calories, and when consumed regularly, they can contribute to an increase in body fat. Extra weight puts added pressure on your already weaker legs, which can exacerbate discomfort and lead to more severe muscle and joint issues. Switching to healthier protein sources, such as lean cuts of meat, chicken, fish, or plant-based proteins, can help combat the damaging effects of processed meats. Try incorporating more fresh, nutrient-rich foods into your diet, and make simple swaps, like using olive oil instead of butter or grilled chicken instead of processed meats. These small changes can lead to significant improvements in your leg health and overall well-being. Number 7. Instant noodles. Instant noodles might seem like a quick, easy meal, but they're one of the worst offenders for your legs. Made from refined flour and loaded with chemical additives, instant noodles provide little in terms of nutrition. They're high in calories but low in essential nutrients like protein, fiber, and micronutrients that your muscles need to stay strong. The high sodium content in instant noodles is especially harmful. Sodium causes your body to retain water, which leads to bloating and swelling, especially in the legs. The more sodium you consume, the harder it becomes for your body to maintain proper fluid balance, which can result in leg discomfort and a feeling of heaviness. Additionally, instant noodles contribute to poor circulation, which is critical for muscle and joint health. The lack of proper nutrients means that your legs aren't getting the oxygen and nutrients they need to stay healthy, which can lead to stiffness, weakness, and poor muscle recovery. So, what can you replace instant noodles with? Opt for homemade noodles or meals made with whole grains. Look for low-sodium options and be sure to add vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats to boost the nutritional value. Number 8. Refined carbs. Finally, another major contributor to muscle and leg weakness is the consumption of refined carbohydrates. These foods, like pastries, white pasta, and other products made from refined flour, are broken down quickly by the body, leading to blood sugar spikes. These spikes cause inflammation, which directly affects muscle health, particularly in the legs. The more refined carbs you eat, the more likely you are to experience muscle fatigue, cramping, and weakness. Refined carbs are also typically low in fiber and essential nutrients, meaning they don't provide the building blocks your muscles need to stay strong and functional. Additionally, they can lead to insulin resistance over time, further depleting your muscle energy and hindering recovery. Instead of refined carbs, choose whole grains, such as brown rice, quinoa, or whole wheat pasta. These alternatives provide more fiber and nutrients, which help stabilize blood sugar levels and support muscle health. Pair these grains with healthy fats and proteins to create balanced meals that nourish your muscles and promote better overall health. Number 8. Industrial ice creams. Though a popular treat, industrial ice creams are a major threat to leg health, especially after 60. These creamy delights are loaded with calories, refined sugars, and saturated fats, all of which contribute to harmful effects on the body. The refined sugar causes spikes in blood glucose, which then leads to rapid drops in blood sugar levels. This instability can quickly drain muscle energy, leaving your legs feeling weak, heavy, and fatigued. The saturated fats found in ice cream damage the cardiovascular system by reducing blood flow. As a result, oxygenated blood struggles to reach the extremities, including the legs. This poor circulation can lead to symptoms like numbness, tingling, and leg cramps. Over time, the lack of proper blood flow accelerates muscle weakening and loss of mobility, which raises the risk of falls. Beyond the obvious issues with sugar and fat, industrial ice creams also contain artificial colors, emulsifiers, and thickeners, all of which increase inflammation in the body. Chronic inflammation is one of the main culprits behind joint pain and muscle deterioration, especially in the legs. These inflammatory processes slowly wear down muscle tissue and impair the body's ability to recover, making physical activity increasingly difficult. So what's the solution? Opt for healthier alternatives like frozen yogurt or homemade ice cream made from natural ingredients. These options can satisfy your sweet tooth without compromising your leg health. Number 9. Industrial cakes. While they may evoke feelings of nostalgia, industrial cakes, like those filled with processed sugar, hydrogenated fats, and synthetic preservatives, are a hidden danger to leg strength, particularly as you age. These cakes disrupt metabolism and cause inflammation in the body, which can have severe consequences for muscle and joint health. The high sugar content in these cakes interferes with insulin function, promoting the accumulation of body fat. This not only leads to weight gain, but also creates a metabolic environment that is detrimental to maintaining muscle strength. In addition, trans fats, used to enhance flavor and extend shelf life, lower good cholesterol levels and raise bad cholesterol. This imbalance weakens blood vessels, impairing circulation and leaving leg muscles deprived of the nutrients and oxygen they need to stay strong. Industrial cakes also contain additives like emulsifiers and stabilizers that further exacerbate inflammation. These substances weaken the immune system and increase the chances of muscle wear and tear, especially in the leg joints. The result is often more pain, less mobility, and a sedentary lifestyle that accelerates muscle loss. Despite their delightful taste, industrial cakes offer little nutritional value. They're loaded with calories but lack essential nutrients like proteins, calcium, and magnesium, all of which are crucial for maintaining muscle and bone health. To avoid the long-term consequences of these sweet treats, try making homemade cakes using whole grains, natural oils, and fresh fruits. These healthier alternatives provide the necessary nutrients to support muscle strength and overall health. Number 10. Processed cheeses. Much like other ultra-processed foods, processed cheeses, whether in spreads, slices, or melted forms, pose significant risks for leg health after 60. These cheeses are high in sodium and saturated fats, which negatively affect both the muscular and vascular systems. The sodium promotes fluid retention and raises blood pressure, while the saturated fat reduces blood vessel flexibility, impairing circulation to the legs. This combination leads to bloated, uncomfortable legs that feel heavy and stiff. Over time, poor circulation deprives leg muscles of the nutrients and oxygen they need to function properly, resulting in muscle weakness and slow recovery. Moreover, many processed cheeses contain preservatives and phosphates, which disrupt the balance of essential minerals in the body. Calcium and magnesium, two minerals vital for muscle contraction and bone health, are particularly affected by these additives, making leg muscles more susceptible to fatigue, cramps, and joint discomfort. Unlike artisanal cheeses, which retain their nutritional value, processed cheeses lose much of their beneficial properties during industrial processing. While you're consuming calories, you're not getting the amino acids your muscles need to maintain mass and strength. The result is accelerated muscle loss, one of the main causes of functional decline and dependency as we age. To protect your leg health, opt for fresher, less processed cheeses like ricotta, cottage cheese, or even mayonnaise cheese. These alternatives provide better nutrition and can help preserve your muscle strength over time. Number 11. Canned foods. Though convenient, canned foods are a hidden threat to leg health in older age. Many of these products contain chemical preservatives such as sodium benzoate and nitrite, as well as added colors, salts, and other harmful chemicals. These substances are highly inflammatory, negatively affecting both muscle and vascular health. When consumed regularly, they impede muscle regeneration, making it difficult for muscles to oxygenate and recover. The extra salt in canned foods also encourages fluid retention, which can leave your legs feeling heavy and uncomfortable. This swelling, known as edema, is often a sign of poor circulation, a common issue for people over 60, especially those with hypertension. The additional strain on the cardiovascular system further compromises the delivery of essential nutrients to your muscles. Moreover, the nutrient quality of canned foods is often compromised during processing. Even canned meats and vegetables lose much of their inherent nutrients, leaving behind a product that's low in minerals and vitamins but high in harmful chemicals. This depletion of nutrients can cause fatigue and weaken muscles, contributing to the ongoing weakness in the legs. One more concern is the aluminum often used in canning, which can accumulate in the body over time. Research suggests that excessive aluminum buildup can negatively affect the nervous system and muscular function, potentially leading to a higher risk of falls, muscle imbalances, and gradual muscle weakness. Instead of relying on canned goods, opt for fresh, frozen, or naturally preserved alternatives. By preparing meals with whole, unprocessed ingredients, you can avoid these risks and improve overall health and mobility. Number 12. Milk chocolate. A favorite indulgence for many, milk chocolate might seem harmless, but its regular consumption can be surprisingly harmful to leg strength, especially after 60. These treats are high in sugar and saturated fats, both of which promote inflammation in the body. The combination of high glucose and poor fat can overwhelm the metabolic system, leading to a decline in muscle power. The low cocoa content in milk chocolate is another issue, as cocoa contains antioxidants that support muscle health. Most commercial chocolates are processed, loaded with preservatives, and filled with artificial sweeteners, which can disrupt the absorption of vital nutrients needed for muscle strength. As a result, legs feel tired, and the muscles become more prone to aches and stiffness. Furthermore, milk chocolate can cause rapid insulin surges due to its high sugar content, which robs your muscles of energy. For people already struggling to maintain lean muscle mass, this effect can be particularly detrimental. Over time, consuming milk chocolate regularly can also contribute to stomach weight gain, which places added strain on the lower extremities, leading to increased pressure on the knees, hips, and ankles. This constant overload contributes to joint wear and tear, ultimately affecting mobility. As a healthier alternative, choose dark chocolate with a high cocoa content. These varieties provide beneficial antioxidants and flavonoids that can support circulation and muscle health. Moderation is key, so enjoy in small amounts to avoid compromising leg strength. Number 13. Processed snacks and cookies. Processed snacks and filled cookies are a staple for many, but they can quickly weaken leg strength as you age. These foods are packed with artificial substances such as dyes, preservatives, and stabilizers, all of which place stress on vital organs like the liver and kidneys. This disruption directly affects circulation and the absorption of necessary nutrients for muscle health. For older adults, these snacks are particularly harmful because they are low in essential nutrients like proteins, fiber, and minerals, while being high in empty calories. This poor nutritional profile accelerates the natural muscle mass loss that comes with aging. Processed snacks loaded with sugar, hydrogenated fats, and salt worsen the situation by promoting inflammation in the body, weakening leg muscles, and reducing their ability to recover and function properly. Trans fats, commonly found in these snacks, are another key contributor to the problem. These synthetic fats block arteries, hinder the flow of oxygenated blood, and prevent the muscles from receiving vital nutrients. Poor circulation and fluid retention caused by the excess sodium lead to leg swelling and discomfort. Over time, this can result in varicose veins, joint pain, and a sense of heaviness when walking. To combat these effects, consider replacing processed snacks with whole food alternatives like homemade granola bars or nutrient-dense trail mixes that provide healthy fats, proteins, and fiber. Thanks for tuning in to Senior Boost. We hope today's tips help you stay strong, active, and living your best life. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with your friends and family. Remember, it's never too late to boost your health and quality of life. Drop your thoughts and questions in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Stay active, stay healthy, and see you in the next video.